Welcome to my YouTube channel. Uh, I have been wanting to put out my coding videos since a while, and I'm just really glad that I'm finally doing this. So, this is going to be like my first video on just like introducing you to what React is, and just different aspects about React that you should know before getting into it. So, let's like understand more about what React is, right? So firstly, as a software engineer, when I first wanted to start learning how to build a website, my first step was obviously to learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML by itself uses tags for defining the structure of a web document. CSS is used to add styling to make sure the web page looks appealing to the end user, and JavaScript is where the interaction really begins. All the magic you see today on websites where a user can interact, get, and retrieve data from a website is primarily because of languages like JavaScript. Now, React is a JavaScript library. It's open source. It is a framework for building user friendly interfaces. The story of how React was developed is kind of crazy. Back in 2011, the developers at Facebook started to face some issues with code maintenance. As the Facebook Ads app got an increasing number of features, the team needed more people to keep it running. Over time, the app just became difficult to handle. After a while, they couldn't keep up with it. Uh, they were in urgent need of like an upgrade. So Jordan Walk built a prototype that made the process more efficient, and this marked the birth of ReactJS. Because of the ease of use and developer friendly features, many major companies and startups adapted and still continue to use React for building their web applications because of its efficiency and flexibility. Now, why React? What are the most important features of React? Let's understand that. Firstly, reusable components. Now, what do I mean by this? React's reusable components feature is like building blocks for websites. Instead of creating everything from scratch every time, you can make little pieces of your website that do specific jobs like cards or navigation bars. These pieces are called components. The cool thing is, you can use these components in different parts of your website or even on other projects. It's like having a set of Lego bricks that you can use to build different things. This makes it much easier to create and manage websites, especially as they get bigger. So, React's reusable components help make websites organized, easy to work on, and ready to grow. The second feature that I would like to talk about is virtual DOM, that is document object model. Basically, it's like a helper that makes websites work faster. Imagine you have a friend who copies your homework on a whiteboard. Instead of erasing and redoing everything whenever you make a small change, your friend first makes a quick copy of the whole thing, right? That's the virtual DOM. Then it figures out, okay, this person has changed this one thing, and then it makes those changes on the actual whiteboard. So, this way, your homework gets updated super fast. In React, the virtual DOM helps make websites speedy by doing something similar. It checks what changed, like what the developer has changed from the last time, and updates only those parts of the web page. And that's why it's much faster than doing it by scratch, like completely changing the web page. And the third and the most important feature of using React is a very strong, helpful, and active community. During the process of development, if you are stuck anywhere, you are sure to find at least a dozen articles on the internet to explain exactly what you need to do and how to make your app working just the way you like it. So, as you can see, React has a lot of good features to offer. So now that you've understood what React is and why you should be developing your websites using React, let's start developing in React. In the coming weeks, I will be creating more tutorials on React, hoping to go through all concepts in React, making sure we are enabled to create beautiful websites using React. Thank you very much for listening till the end, and just I hope that you can support me, and I would love to create more tutorials for you in the future. Thank you.